And now, based off of social media, it almost comes off like men are being told that they're not emotionally intelligent at all, and that women are the ones who kind of are excellent at emotional intelligence.
Suck my dick!
Give me your honest feedback about that. Are men that bad, and are women that great?
My goodness. Emotional, it's like they take all the good words and just use it up. Just take it and do all kinds of stuff with it. Emotional intelligence, you have the ability to identify, manage, and understand your emotions and the emotions of someone else, because emotional intelligence also includes social intelligence and relational intelligence. So am I able to manage, understand, identify, manage, and understand what's going on with me, but can I also deal with someone else? That's what emotional intelligence is.
Hold on. Who's better at it? Let's start there.
Well, we're waiting.
Men in general are better at emotional intelligence.
Good job.
Personally and professionally, is that it's not that men start that way, it's that they're more easily able to be corrected, to be refined, and become that. And once they realize what the impact that is having on their relationship.
Do you ladies feel women are ready for emotionally intelligent men?
We're talking about you wanting a man who is tolerant, who regulates his emotions, who also knows how to manage your emotions. But you're also talking about a man who knows how to navigate his sensitivities. You have to consider that an emotionally intelligent man is good at cutting people off when he sees that your sensitivities bring too much reactivity. When he sees that you cannot regulate your emotions. When he sees that you have a low tolerance. This type of man that you are asking for is a man who will walk you out the door in a heartbeat. If he feels like you are disrupting his peace. If he feels like there's any level of disrespect, there's a lot that comes with emotional intelligence. So if you asking for that, you got to come with the same level of emotional intelligence. You're not always going to be accepted. Sometimes he's going to bounce back, and sometimes he's going to say, I don't agree with your opinion. Sometimes he's going to say, I don't like those thoughts. Sometimes he's going to say, I don't like the way you speak to me. If you're not ready for that, don't be asking for an intelligent man.
Part of like my own experience, my emotions are a big part of all of our life experiences. Our emotions are a big part of our life experience. You know, that dichotomy of like men aren't emotional, they're rational is damaging to men.
Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
You know, that dichotomy of like men aren't emotional, they're rational is damaging to men.
You do realize that we can see you lying, right?
You know, that dichotomy of like men aren't emotional, they're rational is damaging to men.
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
And the dangerous thing about overly emotional men is that they're dangerous. They're genuinely dangerous. This is what's crazy. All these people who talk about toxic masculinity and how bad it is for men to be traditionally masculine. A traditionally masculine man does things he doesn't feel like doing because it is his duty to do them. You find a man who just acts out on impulse and does whatever he feels like, you're gonna find a dangerous man. Sitting here telling men to cry more and act with their feelings and it's okay to feel this way, that way, etc., and have no self-control. That is why we have the problems we have in the world. Absolutely and utterly wrong. So when they talk about toxic masculinity, they have it completely inversed on its head, completely and utterly wrong. We need to be teaching stoicism. We need to be teaching young men to understand that the world is very, very difficult. It's hard to be a man. Just suck it up and perform anyway. Not to sit there and cry your eyes out or blame other people.
That boy is good.
Or women claim that they're emotionally intelligent because people are telling them they're emotionally intelligent.
You don't say.
Maybe because they have emotions or they're emotional, which is not being emotionally intelligent.
Really?
Talk about emotions, that's not being emotionally intelligent.
You don't say.
So, and more women not only like kind of think that they're emotionally intelligent when they don't even really have an understanding themselves of what it is.
You're goddamn right.
But then when it's revealed to them, just told to them that it's not that they don't have it.
Well, you ain't gonna get it, cause you ain't got it.
They don't have as much of it as they think, and this is how we know it because it's going to be evidenced in your relationship. Like,
I gotta be owing you. I was prom queen of King High School. This is beneath me.
Because things are playing out. And I find that women are more defensive and closed to becoming emotionally intelligent.
Have you just been prom queen? Now you ain't nothing but the prom queen. Look at you now. Look at you.
Not only do I agree with you, I'm going to add this piece. I think women are they're aware of their emotions. They can express their emotions.
That nigga.
I appreciate.
Don't talk to me. I love that black nigga.
We know.
But the way in which they choose to regulate or not regulate it, I think it's a huge component of why I'm going to give my answer. I think that when it comes to male and female aggression, generally, most male aggression tends to come out obviously in anger, and usually it's physical in nature.
Alright, nigga, show fucking hands off me.
For a lot of women, that's not the case.
with you. So actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time.
So it's substantially easier for us to see all the men that's not emotionally intelligent. We tend to be able to more easily identify those men. Highly problematic.
He know I stand on business.
Oppositional, legal issues, getting arrested constantly, potentially doing jail time. Those are people that are fairly easy to identify on the male side when it comes to low emotional intelligence, right? With female emotional expressions, especially when it comes to expression, they'll lean more into gossip.
No, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No. Yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're going to record that. And it's up with me. Just know that. It's up.
Innuendo, character assassination.
You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account.
Lying, deceit.
When did you decide that in order for me to get him back, because that's what you mentioned in the video, that you were going to make this false allegation? Like, when did that thought process land?
So every single time.
A lot of the things that will allow them to kind of skirt
Get out the car! Get out the car! Get out the car! Come on.
away from a lot of legal consequences. And it's a lot harder to discern those people or those women who, quote unquote, are emotionally unintelligent.
What did you say?
I didn't stutter.
I didn't hear you say it again.
Suck my dick.
If you had one, maybe I would.
I kind of think of our necessary component of somebody that clearly is emotionally intelligent for someone who isn't. Owning your mistakes.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Which includes apologizing. I can't tell you how many men say that getting an apology is like pulling teeth. And that for many of them, they've never been apologized to by the woman that's in their life, whether it be a mother, a sister, a girlfriend, or even a wife. They'll say that they could have gone years and never received an apology, as if she's never done anything wrong, right?
Women are the ones that actually keep the relationship stable, keep the relationship actually with substance, and basically organized and controlled. And I feel like when a relationship is uncontrolled, that's due to the men.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man.
But you also added up being open to feedback. And then also when it comes to the ability, like you said, to not just be guided strictly by their emotions. Yeah, I think that the majority of men who struggle with controlling their emotions, they're the ones who take themselves out of here. They're the ones who get arrested. And most of the guys are not these emotional ticking time bombs. They I promise you, between work and their relationships and doing life, they're not crashing out all the time. They're not keying cars. They're not burning clothes. They're not stalking people at the jobs. Like,
I love him.
From her jail cell, Jacqueline Aids says she's still infatuated by a man she went on 3 dates with, whom she met online.
I felt like I met my soulmate and everything was just the way it was. And I thought we would just do what everybody else did. And
Police say she sent him about 65,000 text messages as well, writing disturbing things like, "Oh, what would I do with your blood? I'd want to bathe in it. And I'd wear your skull." Aids is charged with multiple crimes, including threatening, stalking, and harassment.
Emotional, damn it!
The overwhelming majority of men, I think, are fairly emotionally intelligent. I would even argue part of emotional intelligence is knowing when to not speak, knowing when to be quiet, when to be reflective over what was just said and what was told or what they heard, versus feeling like they have to have an answer then and there. I think with the things I just listed, my experience personally, professionally, anecdotally, like, I think more men generally are actually a little bit more emotionally intelligent than many of their female or women counterparts.
You're so right!
That doesn't mean that obviously there's not a whole host of women who I think are great at it. To say that my experience has been like, even some of the great, very mature women bring up a certain topic and all that go out the window. say some type of feedback about something they don't want to hear about women in general or politics or Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris. Now's the time I need you on my side.
No, that was the most racist joke ever.
No, I got like 4 more in the chamber.
No, Kamala Harris.
The feedback about something they don't want to hear about women in general or politics.
Educated, brilliant black woman representing over 750,000 people is engaging in verbiage and rhetoric for the streets. And that's fine when you're in the streets. How many of y'all bring the streets to the table when you at the negotiating table trying to get a deal done? How many of you are able to think that for a second that you're able to bring street verbiage to Capitol Hill and that's going to work for you?
Experienced and seen enough to where I think, generally speaking, yeah, I kind of agree with you that generally a huge percentage of men are actually much more emotionally intelligent than perhaps they get credit for.
And it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done.